Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today I'll teach you how to make an origami macaque parrot. This model is at the intermediate level and it has a very beautiful result. As you can see, this origami can rest on the finger or on top of any other support. All you need to make this model is one paper square. To make it easier, in this video I'll start with a whole sheet of paper. If you already have a square, you can skip this step. And first of all, in this position, let's fold the short edge to the long edge. So make a crease. We have that edge down here. Turn it over and using as a guide, let's fold a new horizontal crease. Just bring the extra paper up. Fold connecting to the corner, reinforce, making it really sharp, then unfold. Cut or tear off the extra paper, and so we have a perfect square. Now the next step should be to fold in half along both diagonals. But as one is already made, let's just reinforce this one and then fold in half the opposite diagonal. Well, we have something like a letter X. So having done that, turn the paper over and fold in half again, but now horizontally and vertically. First fold the bottom side up, make a crease, undo, and now fold the right side to the left. Unfold again, turn it over, and close, pushing the corners to the center. Now we have a smaller square with some layers. Keep the open side down, and on both sides, let's fold the bottom diagonal to the middle, making these two diagonal creases. So just bring it like this and reinforce. Do the same on the other side, just bring the edge to the middle and make it really sharp. Undo both. Bring the first layer up more or less to the end of the last two creases, and using the same crease as a guide, as orientation, bring both sides to the middle, first the right, then the left. Try to make this as accurate as you can. Then bring the new flap down. For now, this is the result. Just close this part and close the other two flaps in the opposite direction. From now on, pay close attention. Just like we did before, now on the top side, let's bring the edge to the middle, creating this diagonal. Fold the closed edge to the middle, make a crease, and undo. Now, open the same layer, the same flap, and flatten using the new creases. Okay, Now the bottom side, we need to bring both bottom diagonals to the middle. That is the same logic as before. Here are many steps that are similar, so if you understand it once, you will understand it all. Once you made both creases, bring the first layer up, and then bring both sides to the middle. Take the edge of the top layer to the middle as well, each half on the respective side. And as you can see, a triangle is going to be forming. Reinforce very well. Then bring the triangle down, just to reinforce again. And bring back up. OK, close this part. And repeat on the other side, on the other flap. First bring the top diagonal to the middle. Then open and flatten the paper. Fold the bottom diagonals to the middle as well. Then lift the first layer and bring both sides to the middle, forming a triangle. Reinforce the triangle up and down. Keep it up and close this part. Here, keep these last two layers closed, each to one side, and open the front one, dividing in half as well. So the paper stays open like that. We'll reinforce as well, as always. And now we can open the larger flap. Keep in this position. And for the next step, pay close attention. First on the left side, we need to open this space here. In the triangle that we did before, we have the horizontal base and the vertical line of the middle. We'll have to take the vertical line to the horizontal, creating two diagonal folds, like this image here. I already made the star to make it easier to understand. So just bring the top corner to the left, in this case. Keep the middle very well aligned with the base. This creates something like the letter M, two curves. Now we'll flatten the curves in two creases. This is the result. The larger triangle was divided into four, two on each side. Once done on the left side, let's do the same on the right. OK. The next step is a little tricky to explain, but starting on the left side. The first triangle on the left already has a diagonal line. We'll have to reinforce it and connect the end to the top, making another similar line in the next triangle. Technically, we'll be bringing the diagonal edge to the straight edge in each one of the triangles. I know it's kinda hard to understand, but first watch and then repeat. So, reinforce the first crease. Then connect to the corner. Okay, we have the first one done. Close and reinforce. And repeat on the next half. Reinforce the existing line. And connect to the corner. So now this is the result. Close the paper again. reinforce a little, and do the same on the other side. This is the first steps to make the feet later. Okay, once done, this is the result on both sides. Keep in this position. Now on the first layer, bring the top diagonal to the middle, making a new diagonal fold. So bring the paper like this. You don't have to bring exactly to the middle, you can leave some space to make it easier later. Next, do the same on the other side. Again, you don't have to fold until the middle, but once you have it done, close this part, opening the left side, and repeat the same step, folding again the same diagonal. This time you can use the last one as a reference, as orientation. Bring now to the left, opening the right side. Repeat again. And open the first layer. Rotate in this position. Close again, bring the paper down, and on the left side, on the top, let's fold a new diagonal. So bring the edge to the middle. Same logic as always. Again, you don't have to bring exactly to the middle, but bring it close. Let's do that one more time, dividing this space in half. And that's it. Let's do the same on the other side, so rotate, bring the middle layers down, and now bring the right diagonal edge to the middle, and fold again. Okay, open the middle layers. Rotate and turn it over. Here we have two little flaps. We need to bring the side corner down until we reach the tip, dividing the space between these two corners in half, both on the right and on the left. So, we starting on the right. Let's bring it down. Flatten. Reinforce. And repeat on the other. Very well lined with the middle. These two flaps will be the wings. So, Close the paper. Fix a little bit if necessary. This is the result. Now in this position, let's make the head. First fold the diagonal here, about half of the diagonal edge. Now using it, open and reverse the paper. Now reverse one more time, making the beak. The head is done. To make the feet, let's reverse using the same logic, more or less as much as the beak, or at least 1/3 of the paper. First one is done, let's do the same on the other. Something like this. For a better result, let's reverse also this little corner here, just a little bit, to make the wings more realistic. Now, as the final step, pay close attention again. First of all, we have to open the longest tip. Then we'll have to close both sides, keeping an open space in the middle. Now we are going to flatten the two sides against each other by overlapping the layers in the same space, making the longest tip bend forward. And the origami is ready! For some it must be very easy, for others very difficult, but the result is very beautiful and does not take that long to be done. Once ready, you can hold on your finger or make a base, a support. I made mine with leftover material, a barbecue stick, a piece of styrofoam and a roll of paper. You can do yours however you want, I'm sure it'll look great. Thank you very much for watching, see you next time!